Hi y'all. So I kind of want to expand on the last video that I made, and I just want to talk about cause and effect, right? When it comes to that, and I think a lot of us people heard it. We even call it karma sometimes. It's all the same. When it comes to that, right? You gotta understand when someone does something, you're gonna receive something in return. Whatever you put out, you're gonna receive, right? Whether good or bad. Now, when you look at people out here that you guys might have one, because there's a, how they say there's two story to everything, but then there's a truth. The meaning, there's a feminine, there's a masculine side of it, there's feminine side of it, but there's a spiritual side of it. That truth, that what is, that remain, right? And again, we can all view things based on how we think, based on how we feel, based on what type of energy we tap into within us, and whatever it is that we think within us that we put out outside of us. Or some of us don't even put out whatever is within us, but we all view things differently. Like, we're not gonna all see things the same way. Like, even when we tell a story or we talk, whether it's the way we say words, we don't say all the same thing in the same letter, in the same words, the same, you know, tone. However, we don't do that. That's impossible. Unless it is possible when, it is practice, but that's unnatural in itself. So that lets you know we all have different way of viewing things. So when it comes to that, right, you might have an experience with somebody, right, and experience them. It's like when you have a, for example, you might have friends, right, and you have family members. Your experience with your friend is different than your family members. Now your friend will look at you differently than how your family looks at you, right? But there's how you look at yourself also. Now, with that being said, right, when it comes to whatever it is that you do, okay, you're going to receive exactly what you deserve based on what you did. Like, it's that simple. And which is why I don't even I try not to put myself in the category where I judge people, because they already judged. They judge themselves. You already judge yourself, whether you look at it or not. When you do something you're not supposed to, you do something you're supposed to, you're gonna judge yourself whether or not you acted upon those feelings, those intuition that you had, whether you disregarded it or whether you know tapped into it and utilized it. You're gonna judge yourself whether you like it or not. Your subconscious is gonna judge you. Your spirit is gonna judge you through your subconscious, and it's gonna put you in a certain state, in a certain state, emotional, mental, however, right? And it's gonna put that into your universe, which is why a lot of us, we might look at people like, oh well, she's such a good person, but why does she experience this? Oh, he's such a good person, but why does he experience this? Oh, I'm such a good person, but why does this happen to me, right? A lot of us have these questions, and you need to look at your state. What state are you in? Like, what are you constantly thinking about? What are you constantly feeding your subconscious? What are you constantly feeding your conscious? Because your conscious, right, is something that is allowing things to manifest into your reality. So whatever you think in your subconscious and you become consciously aware of it is what is going to manifest into your reality. So for you to not be able to manifest whatever you don't want to, do not become conscious of it. But it's hard for us not to not be conscious of a subconscious conscious, especially however strong that influence had on us, however strong that state is, however strong that frequency is, that vibration is, right? That will make us, you, you know, constantly think about, right? So when they say like it's hard to stay happy, it's hard to stay positive, or it's hard to stay optimistic, It's really not, to be honest. Because once you master your subconscious, once you master your conscious, as a matter of fact, once you've tamed this and this consciousness, you're going to be able to manifest whatever you wish for in your reality. And if you end up manifesting something that you did not want, just know you were lost into an illusion, because you're always receiving whatever you deserve. And if in your mind you're thinking you're gonna get one thing, right? But your subconscious telling you you're gonna get something else. But there is that thing that there at the end of the day, something called the unknown. You will not 100% sure that you're going to receive whatever it is that your subconscious is telling you you're going to receive, or your conscious is telling you that you're going to receive whatever you deserve at the end of the day. So, by you already knowing that, you're not in control of everything, because we all try to be in control of everything. We're all trying to be in control of our thoughts. We're all trying to be in control of our emotion. Some of us even try to be in control of others, which is an illusion. You will be able to master your conscious by allowing yourself or not to be aware of whatever you wish to allow. And I know I'm saying this and it might be like, and I'm kind of like all over the place, excuse me, I'm just saying whatever comes to me. Now I know that I might be just saying this and people are like, well, you just said it sounds easy, like, okay, you can choose not to think about something, and you can choose not to think about something. And it's like, yeah, I know it sounds, but it is kind of like that easy, to be honest. But it's not at the same time from a lot of us, especially if we've been so lost into a concepts, the way we view things, right? The way we think about things. Because there's a healthy way and an unhealthy way to think of things. And I'm not saying that you cannot think. There's a good and bad side to everything, right? And an unhealthy way to think of things is to consciously repeating the same thoughts all over again. Those thoughts that are continually repeating in your mind, that you don't seem to have a hold on or be able to tame, those are the thoughts you need to start practicing with, to actually put in the category whether or actually go deep into that thought, right? Explore that thought. Take your time to explore that thought and wait it. Put it in the category of like, okay, well, let's say you're probably thinking about whether or not you're gonna get a job promotion, right? And you're constantly thinking about, well, all the options. I'm gonna get this promotion. Oh, I'm not gonna get this promotion. I'm not gonna get it all over again. What in the world? Why did you get this sweater? Anyways, you're constantly thinking, right? And you need to dive deep into it and look at it as like, okay, well, I did put some time into accomplishing this so I can get this, right? And you already know that there's a cause and effect. You already know that you're not in control of everything. You can look at it for what it is. Like, okay, you already put the time in, your energy into accomplishing or trying to accomplish that. Now what remains is for you to receive whatever you were meant to receive. Now, if you think at it that way, like, and do not get lost into it, I was like, well, am I going to receive it? Am I not going to receive it? Am I going to receive it? Oh my God. What? Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Oh, I should. Oh, should I? Well, like, no. That's when you're going to start to confuse, like, because it's like if you're already supposed to receive it and you keep having this doubt in your head, it's going to manifest as though you're not going to receive it. But if you already know, you supposed to you're going to receive it, right? Or not even that like, you have the feeling that, okay, well, you already put the time into it to receive something. Oh, come here, ba. Come, ouch. Ooh, sorry. Ouch. Okay, you already put a time that you're gonna receive it, right? Or not. Who knows? Like, just I just tell yourself that who knows? Like, it's just what is. I already put the time into this. Like, okay, whatever it is that I'm meant to get, I'm gonna get it. You know, and you allow it to be like. And I know I'm just saying this, and it might sound like this is too simple because a lot of us like to go the hard way. Everything that we think there's a every solution that we think there is it should be in a, like something hard to do or something, you know. Like we've been taught in school, like you have to study hard to get a good grade. You have to work hard to succeed. You have to do everything hard, hard, hard. This masculine energy that we keep on pressing and being told to utilize. When there's the softer side, there's the patient side, there is the more calmer side, the more peaceful side, the more relaxed side, towards though everything flow for like it's meant to, and everything that you gain is whatever you meant to, and it's not something that you had to force. It's not something that you had to apply masculine energy to it, or you had to you know, like you know what I mean. Like it's something that like you know you just receive because you knew there was something behind, like there was something that was meant to be. Like if you have that feeling, if you trust your feminine energy, your feminine side, like we have to all start to get back and tap into that feminine energy within us, because we all been like bruh, we all been taught to utilize the masculine energy to be strong, to be hard, to be all this like forceful energy. Like no, no. Because when you think about it, using that masculine force, that's you putting out more energy than what you receive. And receiving is that feminine energy. Be able to receive whatever you were meant to. Be able to receive whatever you gain, and appreciate that. Like I'm telling y'all, when you get back to your feminine side and stop trying to act like you got everything all together, or act like, or you cannot be vulnerable, or you cannot be emotional, you cannot do this. Because I even, like, I'm speaking because I'm still working on that. Because I'm still working on tapping into that emotional side of me, that feminine side of me, and allowing it to, you know, add on to my masculine side so that I can be able to balance it. Because sometimes I experience some imbalances, but I always end up trying to bring it back to right here. And every time it's gonna be like this, it's gonna be like this, but you have to be able to bring it back right here. Because if you allow it to just be like this, or like this, or like this, or like this all the time, to where as though it's constantly moving and there's no relaxation, there's no peace, there's no balance there, to where like it's you're gonna start to continue to experience catastrophic, or like however they call it, things that are not meant for you, or things that are not good for you, you know. And like I said before, like cause and effect to everything that you put out, you're gonna receive. So try to be more optimistic, try to be more positive, right? Try to be more at peace, trying to be more at ease, trying to be more intuitive, trying to be more, you know, like I don't know, like y'all feel me? I hope y'all feel me. But anyways, just try try to tap back into your femininity, because from that, which is where all things were born, birth from, you're gonna start to give birth to new experiences, to new people, places, and things that are actually in your favor, that you actually at peace with, like that you actually flow with, you know, like yeah. And that's just that, like that's just all I wanted to expand on what I was talking about earlier when it comes to finding your peace, because it's really important. It's really important, especially in this day and time. Like I'm gonna make another video, you know, and hopefully y'all be able to catch me into it. But I'm gonna leave this where it's at right now, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye bye.